Don't link, it's your boy Ink. Welcome to the show. Because you're doing well, because I'm having a wonderful day. Sorry about this. Yep. There you go. Perfect. Um, Sorry about this. I was trying to call a friend, but she didn't pick up, which is fine. Okay, so doing well because I'm having a wonderful day on this 13th September 2025. Really cool thing that we can do today. A really cool videos in the plans for you guys today. Um, yeah, I was yesterday. Was it the day before? I did a video about falling in reverse and why falling in reverse meant so much to me, and the whole Shazam, right? Now, funny thing is, the 11th September, the day Falling in Reverse came to Bell Center, they also came. Who else came is Hollywood and Dead. So I'm gonna be doing the same thing. However, with Hollywood and Dead, I'm not sad I missed their show. I'm not sad I missed the show. It's completely different. So I'm going to do a video about my love for Hollywood and Dead, how we got into it, how did it disappear. Because am I a fan of Hollywood and Dead? I'm a fan of Swan Song. I'm a fan of American Dream. I'm a fan of yeah. That's it. That's it. That's pretty much it. So Hollywood and Dead, cool story. I did it with Falling in Reverse, and you know, I wanted to do it with Hollywood and Dead because they also meant a lot to me. Falling in Reverse might have saved my life. Hollywood and Dead completely changed my life. So kind of the same story as Falling in Reverse. Hollywood and Dead come into my life. I am 18 years old. I'm finishing high school because we failed the classic grade. We had to redo a grade. Yes, that's my story. So Falling Reverse. I'm going to make this mistake a lot. Hollywood Undead came in the worst way possible. I was watching this show, right? And the funny thing is, in that year, we went from cable to a certain cable company, right? Which is cool for two reasons. The first reason why it's cool is because, oh, I got an ID. Oh my god, I got an ID. I'm so sorry, I got an ID. Oh, this is huge. This is a great news. Ooh, papa, that's a good idea. Never mind. This is some crazy talk. Because we're having a problem with the storage, but I have a good ID. And the ID that I have is pretty fucking good. If I can say so myself. So we're listening to a channel, which is a channel that I didn't have before, which is the MTV for French, Music Plus. So they have at 6 o'clock, they have the 6 at 6, which is the best six song, the most requested song. The sixth most requested song at 6 o'clock. The first time I listened to it, which is hilarious, we're listening to Lonely Island. Why is it hilarious? Because they're bleeping every single swear. And Lonely Island song is I'm on a boat. And if you know that song, you know how much you're swearing that song. But then we're watching Brooklyn Nine-Nine, so we love Andy Samberg, right? So, then after a month, because I like the show actually, I'm watching it and I followed upon the very first song I introduced me to Hollywood Undead, which is Undead. Now this is very cool because we're talking about timing of life. Hollywood Undead is the band that was possibly one of the most influential in my life. Yeah, possibly one of the most influential. System of a Down was also one, but because System of a Down made me think. With Hollywood Undead, it's a question of timing. First of all, I come in, right? I go to public school, I listen to rap. I'm not into rap. I'm listening to Breaking Benjamin. I'm listening to Linkin Park, which are bands that I love. However, they're not the greatest band, right? Because at the same time, the one I'm listening to is, for example, with Linkin Park, I'm listening to Meteora. I'm listening to Hereditary. I don't listen to Minute to Midnight, except for one song, which is So give me a reason to prove me wrong. Across this new divide, because it was in the movie Transformer, right? Transformer 2, I think. The first Transformer is what I've done. The second Transformer is just a quick side note. Just how Linkin Park was influential in my life was New Divide, right? The third one I don't remember. The third one I don't remember. But Linkin Park, I listened to them so much that I listened to a movie, which was Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter, which is a great movie. And at the end, there's a song, and I swear to God, I can recognize Chester's voice, which is the first time this happened to me. And I know it's Linkin Park, and I find the song, which is crazy. So, long story short, I go back to like Hollywood Undead, right? And I'm listening to all of these great bands, but I'm not listening to current stuff. I'm choosing what I'm listening to. Undead felt so different to me because this was going on right now, and Undead completely changed my life because first of all, they were swearing, they were having fun, they were masked. My ex, back in high school, used to be into Slipknot. To me, Slipknot was too much, but I was too young, you know. So wearing masks, I'm like, okay, they're cool. And the craziest thing isn't that. The craziest thing is the first one is Undead, and the second one is Everywhere I Go. So I go in and I download every one of their songs, and it's so influential to me because first of all, they're multiple band together. Second of all, I don't know any band because I live in a very controlled household, and it's my father's house. So my father is French, so these songs that you listen to in his household are French songs. It's more so a case of, well, you're gonna be listening to the music that we listen to. But in high school, I got a bit more control. I have an iPod Touch, and I can listen to the music that I want. Because before that, I had an MP3, but the MP3 was empty, right? And I didn't want to put song. I got a new. Back in the days was I think it was the iPod. I think it was the very first iPod Touch, to be honest. And I love that bad boy. And it's nuts because how can I say this? It was my entire life of music, you know, and it was easier to put music back then in there. We used to use LimeWire, and we used to be using iTunes, which was great. And Other Than Dead really changed my life because when I was at school, I was listening to Undead, and I felt kind of like a badass because all of these people listened to songs about bitches and drugs. I used to listen to songs about bitches and drugs, but would have had a depression, you know. So I felt more emotional. I felt more in tune with the music. So, but then what happened is, high school finished, and I'm taking a year for myself, not doing work, not doing schooling. So in that year, I really discovered her song, and I'm on my back a lot, because what happened is my father kicks me out, and he's like, hey, you need to, and this is gonna be a other story that is kind of incredible, right? Another story that is kind of incredible. My father kicks me out, and my father is making sure that I'm at my mom. My mom kicked me out because back then I'm an asshole. I'm an asshole who doesn't want to cooperate with them. I'm a bad teenager, whatever. That was cringe. That was very cringe. So my mom kicked me out, but she didn't check where I was. So I went back to my father's house. At my father's house, well, there's rules, right? You're gonna need to find. We're gonna give you till this day to find a apartment. You need to find a job because you're obviously very fat. My mom was a like to feed me because I'm a darling boy. I'm an only kid, right? I go back home. I spend my days on. I don't have Wi-Fi back then, so I spend my days just working out in my room. We have emulators, so what I do is I play. My God, it was the greatest fucking year of my life. We played some. Well, every single Final Fantasy. And we played some Castlevania, Dawn of Sorrow, which was insane. Area of Sorrow, or I don't remember, but it's the game where you end up being Dracula. It's just so good. So, long story short, again, I have to stop saying this because it's annoying. I go to my mom's house. My mom's house, completely different. My mom, back then. This is a sad story. I love my mom to death, but my mom lives in another city, and it's very suburb. It's very people of a certain age, and I don't have any friends there. And this is the worst timing because all my friends were left because in high school. You know when you leave high school and you lose some friends? Yeah. My apologies. My apologies. This is what happened. So I go to my mom's house, and this is the insane part because I want to seem interesting, and I think that people are either going to school or either going to school or they're either working, right? You've got to be one of the two of them. So what I did is every single day at 4 o'clock, and this is a true story, at 4 o'clock, and this is pretty pathetic, so I can pretend like I have a job or I do something with my life. I go in and I go on Facebook and I'm listening to music in the background because I talk to people because I need social. I don't have any friends there. So this happened, but then the album that drops is insane. American Dream drops, and I swear to God, I listened to that album for a week straight, nonstop, from morning to evening. It was just so good. It was just such a good album. It was just such a good album. With some sounds like Street Dreams. We're made from broken part. Hear me now. Come back down. Dun, 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 dun. It's like you're here with me now, but the word you say is like the. Since you've been away, I'm just a face in the crowd. Someday, someday, someday I'm coming back down on my knees, but the blood on my hand I backed out. But now I do understand that this world was too good for you, so you left it. And Hollywood and Dad completely changed. And with this is a insane story. So I'm 20, right? And I go to my mom's house, and I'm going to school. And every single day, they release Street Dreams. Listen to Street Dreams. And then I'm going to school. The problem with the school is it's completely at the east of Montreal. I'm from Montreal, and we're living in complete west. So I'm doing 3 hours of bus every single morning in 3 hours. When I say 3 hours, it's not even exaggerated. We had to leave at 5:30 in the morning. We used to do 40 minutes of bus. I went from Côte Vertu, which is the beginning of the line, to Henri Bourassa, which is 5 stop or 6 stop before the end of the other line. So we're doing the whole of Montreal. Then I have to take another bus there. That takes me 20 minutes to go there. So yes, it's a long ass time. So I listen to music and the bus because I got nothing better to do. Of course. Of course, of course, of course, of course. What I should do, I should charge the phone, should charge this a little bit. How much battery do you have? 53%, you're still good. You're still good. Yeah. You're still very, very good. Just gonna escape before you hear me now. Someday, someday, I know. Such a good song. And now, here's come the insane part, right? Album Dead released 2 albums. The second one I don't remember it. I think it was a Dove song. I think it was something Grenade. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't great, right? Then, as a result of my course, I go to Cancun because my teacher, my professor, Christian French, was kind of crooked. He was kind of like abusing the system. So we went to Cancun, and in Cancun, Deuce, which is the singer of Hollywood Ned, come out with a song, with an album. The song, I don't remember the name of the song, the album, but I love it. Song like America. You wanna see it word, you wanna see your hate, like a needle in your vein, a sickness of cocaine. In the world that's insane, was America to blame? Or even, I'm supposed to be the one. Dun, 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 dun. You need me when I'm gone, I will need me when I'm gone. And at the same time, this was also my first like beef. Deuce got kicked out because Deuce wanted to be more, but Deuce was wrong here because they had a band, which in my opinion was too many people. They had Funny Man, they had Charlie Three Tears, they had Charlie Scene, Johnny Three Tears, they had that Deuce, they had who else? What's the name of the guy? He had a he was doing the drums. I don't remember. Undead. I don't remember the name of the guy. So Deuce leaves, and Deuce says, "I want a bigger piece of the pie because I'm there." But in my opinion, Johnny Three Tears was the Johnny Three Tears. Funny thing is, I used to be in love with The Diary, because I don't want to be like this. I've been running the street for too long now. I ain't got nothing is true but this song now. But the further I go, I wanna go home. I fucking swear that I care. But it's hard when you stare into the bottom of the bottle that is empty and bare. All my desolate soul is my desolate hole. Yeah, I'll always be, I guess I need love. All you seen, I'm just in a run. Please, baby, don't need. Sorry, but mama, but your baby just needs. So I stick in my room and outside my bed, thinking about all the shit that makes me wrong in my head. Keep trying to climb, but it's under the deep. I don't want to be like this. Or even Everywhere I Go, which is one of my favorite songs. Wake up, grab gear, put on some scene gear. Gotta get drunk for my mom. Wake up, break up with my girlfriend so I can bangs. I'm on tags, been sitting on buzz bags since when? If I don't lose it, I'm gonna lose it. Everybody gets do it, do it. Let's get this party started. Let's get this barmaid swap. And I start drinking. My dick does all the thinking. Always want to be seen with me. And I like their big fake titties. Always Compton. Always cup. That's also a funny song. I'm so into. So my mom. I always been her baby. You know. So I'm 18 years old and I go to a camp where there's people that are 13, 14 in a camp because my mom doesn't trust me alone. And she's like, oh, you need to do something with your days. So I go in and I'm singing Hollywood Undead. And it's so good. There's a rule of 10 push-ups every time you swear. And I sing, what should we call it? I sing, look at all the goose, the geese, multiple goose is a geese. No, multiple geese is a goose. I don't fucking know. I'm French, right? And I'm singing. And this is my most last moment. This completely changed my mindset. I was a good boy before I was undead. So this song is just too good, right? And I go in and I look at the person in charge, right? And I do like this. When I start drinking, my dick does all my thinking. Always want to be seen with me, and I like their big thick titties. Always Compton. I don't remember the lyrics because this was 12, this was 20, no, that was 16 years ago. No, it was 14 years ago, yeah. But I just loved it so much, right? And I used to make fun of the guy, laugh one of the other. So this was kind of special because my mom is Egyptian, right? The guy, the responsible, the other guy that was responsible for us, his mom was Egyptian too, so he knew what I was going to, and we were close friends. He used to tell me how he fucked a girl, and this was all when there was like literally children around us. He didn't hear because we spoke French, and it was an English camp, but it was really really fun. It was really 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 fun, and it made him laugh, so I continued. Yeah, I had to do 100 push-ups. Yeah. Back then I was 18, so I didn't care. Now ask me to do 10 push-ups, I can't. This is my first beef with Deuce, and I'm a child of divorce, so you're gonna have to give me a break. I don't know what to choose, Deuce or the other one Undead. Now, I gotta say, I was so fucking happy when American Dream came out because Danny had a really good voice. Okay, Deuce is not there, it's different, but the album is just fantastic. Just fantastic. Just fantastic. And I was in love with American Dream because American Dream, I was a dude that had no more friends. I was a dude that was stuck inside the entire day playing video games, which again was amazing, but crave human interaction. So this made me feel emotion. Hollywood Undead. I got so sick of listening to them because of how much I listened to the first album that I started listening to Nightcore thanks to Hollywood Undead. Hollywood Undead was the very first time that I listened to Nightcore, and I was on Nightcore for a while. I was on Nightcore for a long ass time. But Hollywood Undead, why did I stop listening to them? No, we go to Cancun. I celebrate my 20th birthday, and I'm listening to freaking Deuce, and I went to Cancun for a month. And I sort of got 3 weeks out of that month. The only song we listened to was I came to party. Hands up, girl, give me your body. I'ma make you mine before I live. Cause every single thing you do to me, I'ma make you crazy. The song was amazing. And it was just such a good memories. But it was the first time that literally changed my behavior because I was swearing, and when I was swearing, it wasn't to be a dick, it was to be fun. It was funny for me because it was such a good song, and it was, to me, it was like South Park. It was like, it's funny because they swear, you know? It's not meant to be mean, it's not meant to be disrespectful, which it was, but still. And this is, number 5 was also my favorite, was also one that I love. What was that? Their cover of, I think that's, I don't remember the song. What was it? One of my favorite songs also was I was by that, like Akon. I forgot completely the song. Such a good song too. I remember what it was, so this is pretty easy. Hollywood Undead. They're on a farm. You guys know what it is. Oh, my favorite song from Hollywood Undead, Easily Bullets. My legs are bending off the edge. The bottom of the bottle is my only friend. Think I'm gone, 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 gone too long. Yeah, I'm gone again. It's going on too long. They'll be out of fan. Sitting on the edge with my two best friends. Once a bottle of gin and once a bottle of fan. I'm 20 stories up now, up at the top. Um, Lion was also really good. Lion. I just knew the song. Paradise Lost was insane to me. There you go. Coming in hot. I'm gonna drink whiskey and drink Patron. I'm gonna go on my thumb. I'm coming in hot. You heard me. I'm gonna fit the whiskey till the. Oh, it was so good. And I used to know them by heart. Like Lion made me cry. Outside made me cry. Who left the door open? Who left me outside? I'm on my knees and I'm hopeless. Somebody hold me tonight. Hold me tonight. This was the very first band that I was obsessed with. You know? And it was just such a good time. And it completely changed my life. It completely changed my life. Song that literally meant so much to me. We are young, we have heart. Torn, born in this world that we all fall apart. We are strong, but we don't belong. I see the children with the guns. I see, dude. It's been a while since I listened to Other Than Dead. I should restart. The reason why I stopped. That's a good question. The reason why I started. This is a really good question. The reason why I stopped is for a very obvious reason. I listened to the beef with I was gonna talk about the beef. It's funny because Lighthouse was a diss song about Deuce, and Deuce made the old album dissing out the Undead Undead, you know, and it was insane to me because at the same time I was like, holy shit, dude, this is beef. This is beef, and I'm part of it, and I don't know who to choose, right? I did like Deuce, but the sad thing with Deuce is I liked America. I like the one. I came to party. I came. There's another song that I listened to, which was actually pretty good. What was it? They pretend like they all have like a mask. The one, no. Nightmare, no. I came to party. Help me. Help me. Yeah. Second. Yeah. It's This is I love this one. I love this one. And they had like presidential mask. That's why I remember Donald Trump. Move it away. I ain't no pain. I ain't feel no pain. In the wind. Move it away. It doesn't matter how bad it sounds now. It's just about the memories I made on this album, you know? This meant the world to me. This meant the world and a half to me. This was my whole life, you know? So, I listened to the two album and I'm super down, right? And by then, I'm waiting so much. I discovered, I don't remember, I discovered another band, which I think, if I'm remembering correctly, it's Five Finger Death Punch, which was also really good. And the release, it was two songs. It was Le Deux, and it was Pigskin. And I didn't like any of those. And then I saw the whole album, how they turned to techno, and I was like, fuck that. And then, the problem with that is, I was so obsessed with Other Than Dead, I listened to these albums so much, that I couldn't go back to older stuff. You know when you have a band that you really enjoy? You have the band and you are like, oh, they're so good. And then you release a couple of songs that you're not so down, right? What you do is you go back to their old stuff. But I listened for at least a year and a half, 2 years, only Other Than Dead. And it was too much. I overdosed on it, you know. But I still look at it very nicely. See, that's the thing. They changed so much. They revealed their face. It was so different. And now the sad thing is, you see their videos, and they're basically not getting any views. Everybody gave up on Other Than Dead, but they used to be so big, and it was so funny because at school. Okay, this is an insane story. At school, there was two people that like Other Than Dead, me and another chick, and that she was hot. She was fucking hot, and I came to school, and it's so funny. I came to school. I was obsessed with it. I was listening to it in class. The teacher was talking in front of us. I had music on, and it was Other Than Dead, and I was like so in love. I remember doing my last exam that I failed of French. And the last exam that I did of French was California, which I don't remember the lyrics, but California. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. It meant so much to me, you know? And it was my first, like I said, it was the first band that I really fell in love with. And at the same time, it was the first band that made me feel like I'm special. Not special in the sense of I'm unique, I'm the best. Look at me, look at me. More in the sense of nobody listened to this, nobody cares about that, you know. And I was showing it to people, and I was singing. People were like, oh, what are you singing? Like, oh, Hollywood Undead. And like, oh no, not that band. I had to go because my phone is at 8%. Love ya.